slide and get your lick back. And get your lick back. Get your lick back. If a nigga owe you something, ain't no chit chat. Better stay up out the way, don't get your dish splat. Stop letting this shit slide and get your lick back. And get your lick back. I feel like I'm JX. J-Way. I'm a perfectionist. Adderall got me restless. I'm gone. Run with a wild crew, they get reckless. Young boy, come up off that neck. Give me that. To the trends. See a lead, be the band.
Welcome to Bleachers and Speakers. I'm your host, June. And before I get into this featured player profile, I want you guys to subscribe to Bleachers and Speakers on YouTube and follow us on all the podcast aggregators. Make sure you hit that notification bell. Make sure you are following us so when we drop new content, you'll get an alert. Download those episodes. I am doing this featured player of the week for my boy Foster. He is a little under the weather, but we got our newest Detroit Lion, and we couldn't wait another day. So while he's under the weather, I'm going to try and do the kind of job that Foster would do. I did a little research. This is not an easy job, so I salute Foster for what he's done. But this featured player of the week is none other than the newest Detroit Lion, Za'Darius Smith. Za'Darius Smith played college football at the University of Kentucky, not before he went to East Mississippi Community College. For those out there, you don't have to start off big. You can start off at a community college and make it. This guy's living proof. He's been in the league since 2015. He was drafted by the Baltimore Ravens, where he spent 3 years. He also played at Green Bay, where he was a two-time Pro Bowler. And in both of those years, he had double-digit sacks. Played for the Vikings in 2022, where he had double-digit sacks as well. Then he went to Cleveland in 2023. He also missed a season due to injury, and I think that was his last year in Green Bay. But played at Cleveland in 2023, only had 5.5 sacks in 2023, and this year, playing for the Browns, he's already at a clip stat with he had 5 sacks this year. He had 5.5 in 2023. So he was surpassing what he'd already did the year before we acquired him. One of the things I wanted to talk about was his strengths and weaknesses. And I'm I'm not butchering this up. So Foster, please bear with me. I know you'll be back next week to do a feature profile, and they'll throw this right under the water. I mean, because can't nobody do this like you do. But his strengths are pass rushing skills. He's known for his pass rushing type ability, leveraging his power and agility, consistently pressuring opposing quarterbacks. He also has a solid history of sack production. Like you said, he had a couple of down years. And people are going to say he's getting older. He's 32 years old. But hey, like I said, he had 5.5 sacks in 2023. He was surpassing that already with 5 sacks thus far with the Cleveland Browns, and now he's here. One of his weaknesses is dropping back in coverage, but we don't need him to drop back in coverage. I mean, it would be nice, but we need someone that's going to pressure the quarterback, and this is what this guy does. Another weakness of his is injury concerns. Smith has dealt with injuries throughout his career. His most notable injury was in 2021 that limited his playing time, and consistent injuries have occasionally sidelined him, which can be a concern. I mean, that's a concern when anybody. And plus, like I said before, he's 32 years old. Those injuries kind of linger, and as you get older in the league, you tend to get more. But this guy can rush the quarterback. I don't want to talk about his weaknesses because I'm looking forward for him to be a Detroit Lion. We need pass rushers, and this is what we got. Me and Foster was going back and forth about who would be available for us to acquire before the trade deadline, and we figured it wasn't going to be a Max Crosby. We figured it wasn't going to be a Myles Garrett. But outside of those two, this is probably one of the best things we can come up with best possibilities, one of the best scenarios. And we got Za'Darius Smith. Like I said, he's a 2-time Pro Bowler. He's had 3 double-digit sacks and totals and throughout his career. And we look forward to him being here in Detroit. Welcome to Detroit, Mr. Za'Darius Smith.
Get your lick back. If a nigga gon' do something, ain't no chit chat. Better stay up out the way, don't get your shit splat. Stop letting this shit slide and get your lick back. And get your lick back. Get your lick back. If a nigga gon' do something, ain't no chit chat. Better stay up out the way, don't get your shit splat.